Fine Line 1721 checking back in, giving you guys another one of those first looks, quick look, retail review, upcoming Jordan release, slated for March 24th. I guess the second iteration to what the Retro 13 was that just dropped, the Hyper Royal. Taking a look at the size and tag. Game Royal Black Summit White. Let's get this to focus. Cool. Suggested retail 160. Taking a look inside the box. You should have a stamp in here somewhere. This is the size 8.5. Cool. Stamp right there. All right, getting right into the shoe. You know, we got to go over what to look for, what not to look for, things to check for. Here, you got your lace bag rolled up. Some of them still come knotted, but for the majority, 90% of them is coming with the lace bag, as so, with the laces being circled, rolled up, slight little ridges. Flipping out the inside shoe tree. As you guys should know by now that the shoe trees come thick like this. They no longer come with thin Retro 1 type of Jordan shoe tree from like a couple years ago. This is an 8.5 that we're looking for, so it should come with the 8 through the 8.5. The joint should have a stamp. I've seen some boxes that don't have stamps, so don't be alarmed if they don't. But for the most part, your stamp will probably come in the inside of the box or on the lid. Circle joints, some might still have the knot, but what you just want to check for, man, is the size of the bag. Like, it should be kind of like a small bag. It shouldn't be like one of those big bags. And as you know, the shoe tree should be thick and big, not nothing small like most other regular Retro Jordans. It has like some nice, decent little leather right here. Is it that plush softness as what we just got on the bread toe? No. But it's still got a nice little soft, let me see if I can probably darken it just so you guys can see what I'm talking about, get a little bit of detail. I'll brighten it back up. I just want you guys to see. It's a slight tumble. It's not plush, slight tumble. Brighten this back up. Look a little too dark. All right, there we go. But in the toe, let's pull the shoe tree back out. Now the toe is the blue is softer than what it looks. It's pretty much like kind of like the black toe or the Chicago ones that came out a couple years ago. It has that type of material on the toe. The blue is definitely decent. It's no tumble on this particular pair. But if you flip around to this side, same thing. You do have, it's kind of stiff leather around the collar. Slight tumble, not plush, just slight tumble on the mid panel. Flipping around to the medial side, same thing. Now, you know, this kind of gets close to what the bread toe was as far as like the plushness, but not quite there. Pull up the shoe tree a little bit, and you see you got just a regular toe box. Just a decent regular flex. Like I said, similar to the black toe, similar to kind of like your black toe Chicago's Cyber Monday type of leather. So this is kind of like a weird, inconsistent shoe, which I'm about to demonstrate in the next segment of this video. by pulling out just random pairs, and you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, guys, now we back. I have 3 pairs lined up, similar to the same way that I did the bread toe retro 1 comparisons, showing you guys the inconsistencies, showing you guys like pretty much what to expect from your pair. These are pretty much the same way as a bread toe release. They're not a mass produced shoe. Don't let those little Foot Locker foot action maps fool you. Don't let people think it's the same exact way as the bread toe. The retailer that I picked these up from, he only had 27 pair allocated from Nike. That was it. Like, these are not a mass produced shoe. Just because a lot of places will get them, it's not like each place is going to get 60 to 100 pairs of these. These are definitely small allocations. So this is a size 8. Still got your circle bag on this one. This is the 8.5 that we reviewed earlier. This is a size 9. Excuse me. This is a size 9. Got your circle bag on this one. I did see one of the pairs that I seen in one of my boxes had a knotted lace. Like 90% of the ones, 90% of Jordan 1s that has been releasing does have the circle laces. All of these should be glued down. Now you see this one it's the 2 dots. It's taped down. You know, the thread always should be taped down. 2 little holes. This one has white thread in it. All of them, most Jordan 1s, man, have different colored threading in them. A lot of people just don't know because you always just get your one pair and you don't know. Like, it's not like you get a whole 30, 40 pairs of these, so you wouldn't know. This one, I think, had this one had the orange 2 dots. The excess threading is taped down, and it's orange thread in the middle and the inside. Flip this back. Oh, now this is the size 9. There's 3 different shoes, and they all taped down, and they all have 3 different colors. This one is pink, but you see the 2 dots and the tape down the excess. All of these came from Nike. So when people be like, you know, trying to legit check shit, you can't legit check something because off the strength of the threading that's in the inside. I will make a whole nother video pretty much showing what's in my office right now, showing the Nike boxes. 27 pair that came directly from Nike, shipped from Nike to the retailer, and I picked up 27 pair from the retailer. Like I told you, these are not mass produced. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the inconsistencies real quick. I just had to get that little part of the video out of the way. This is a size 8. This kind of looks tumbled, but it's not. It's kind of like just a regular kind of Air Jordan 1 material that you would get probably from like a Cyber Monday or the Bread Toe or the Chicago Retro 1. To me personally, these kind of remind me of the Chicagos a lot. In the mid panel, kind of like smooth leather. What I have noticed about these is this blue is definitely kind of like soft. It does have a lot of give, but as you can see, this toe box is smooth. This mid panel is smooth. So this one is one of the pairs that is pretty much, you're not going to get any tumble. You're still going to get a little plushness around the blue, around the toe box, but there's no tumble on this pair. As you can see, this is just smooth leather all the way around. So you're going to pretty much like, you're going to have some pairs smooth leather, some pairs without. We already reviewed the 8.5. The toe boxes on this pair is pretty much smooth, but your mid panels on the outer and medial side of this particular pair is soft and tumbled. Smooth toe boxes similar to the size 8. Now this is the kicker. This is a size 9. Get it in focus. Smooth panels. We got smooth panels, right? But the toe box, pull a shoe tree out, the toe box is slightly tumbled with a nice little plushness to it. As you can see, nice little tumble, good little plushness. See, me personally, I would prefer a soft tumbled toe box over the soft tumble of the mid panel. You know, because when you walk in, you definitely want your front of your joint to have that natural give of a Retro 1 because they're going to naturally crease. So you want it to kind of get a little bit more wears out of it. As you can see, this toe box is tumbled. Going around to the other side, flipping this around, as you can see from the side panel again, it's kind of like the smooth leather, but the toe box. Toe box is definitely your bread, you know, type of leather. Your bread toe. I mean, not your bread toe, just the breads, the regular Retro 1 breads, the Royals, you know, shit like that. It's that soft, plush leather, good give around the whole toe box, but your mid panels are pretty much plain Jane. So there you have it. Air Jordan 1 Game Royal, Air Jordan 1 Alternate, Chicago, whatever they're going to call it. Showing you guys the quality, showing you guys the inconsistencies, showing you guys what to check for, what to look for. You're going to have pairs like this one over here where it's just smooth consistency all the way around the shoe. There's no tumble at all. You're going to have shoes where they have slightly tumble, no tumble. And then you're going to have shoes where the toe box is tumbled, but the mid panel is not. So nice, dope shoe overall. I'm not going to say that this is not a nice color. It looks way better in hand than it does in the pictures that you've seen. You know, even from the video, I hope that it'll probably, you know, persuade you or convince you to even look at the shoe in a different type of light, because me personally, I do like the shoe. I'm not going to lie, I got my size good, you know, and crispy with the nice toe box because I got first dibs. So, you know, I went through all of mine and put the perfect pair together, so I'm straight. But if you would like to pick these up early, it's not a pre-order. They are shipping right now on fineline1721.com. Please be sure to follow me on my Instagram and Twitter. Both handles are the same, fineline1721. And into the next video, you guys know what to do. Be smooth, enjoy life, bless up.